Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Just wanted to share a little more about some of the reality that I've seen in the United States. I understand there's still a lot of people in denial. And the thing is, I say I've been down here 13 years now. I think about 13 years. And I normally go back twice a year. Not always, but pretty much. And when I'm gone, I tell you, I'm 67 years old. I remember all the things that was going on that made the United States great. I know a lot of people they keep saying, oh, the United States is great, the United States is great, there's nothing any better and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, that's the same thing they say about the politicians. You know, they're great. They're the best ones of the bunch. And they're right. They're the best ones of the bunch. They're not worth a shit, but they're the best ones of the bunch. That's what's going on in the United States. There was a time when the United States produced everything. I mean, everything the United States needed, they produced. And we shared with the rest of the world. Now, and it's funny because I used to laugh at Japan because Japan didn't produce anything. All they did was served each other. And I always teased by saying all they do is scratch each other's back. Everybody gets in a circle and then they all scratch each other's back, and that's how they make money. And that's pretty much what's going on in the United States. We've gone from producing and sending stuff throughout the world to scratching each other's back. It's a service. The United States has become a service nation. That's all we do is serve each other. That's it. I noticed that when I went back to the States, in the way of production, very little production. Most everything is somebody is serving you. Americans are used to being taken care of, and it shows in our society now. They don't seem to want to take personal responsibility. Everybody is thinking that somebody else needs to be taking care of them. And you just, like I say, right back to the car. I had car problems. It's hard to find car mechanics now. It's got to the point where now they've got to be, you're not going to take your car to anybody unless they're certified or some kind of weird stuff. In other words, from the state. Some way or another, they've been state approved. And I was in Cuba. In Cuba, everybody was state approved. If you didn't have a state license, a state from Castro, you couldn't do it. You couldn't even talk to tourists unless you've gone through tourist school and been certified. And it's got to that point in the United States. And we think we still think, how do I say this? Some of us think we're such individuals like we used to be. The United States was full of individuals. And I've said that before. Individuals coming together for a common cause, and they could do anything. And a lot of people still think that they're strong individuals. The problem is they're not coming together. Now, what's been happening, what I've noticed, just since the 13 years that I've been gone, okay, now everybody is regulated by the state. I guarantee you are. Okay, the thing is, in this 13 years, this is what just coming off the top of my head. Okay, seatbelt. You got to have the seatbelt. the smoking has come down, down, down. And let's see, like I say, work. Now everybody's thinking you have to be college educated to have a, and you're right, to have a job. And why? Because they're not creating. Now we think the creators come from college, and they don't. College people go into business and they create for a big business. And so they're not really creating like normally we used to create. We can't even take a bath. Now the shower heads, they're limiting how much water. I'm not a shower kind of guy. I like lots of water. And what I do is I go in, I got tons of water on me, I turn it off, I scrub up, and I tons of water on me, I'm done and I'm gone. I mean, I get things done. Now I got to sit there with that little wimpy old stream of water. And so the government even regulates how much water we can take a bath with. In my case, I don't know if we're saving any water at all. And I've already made videos talking about saving water. That's one of the most stupidest things there is. Now, right back to the same thing. We're getting so naive, we don't think for ourselves, that we believe the crap that's fed to us. Now, I know a lot of my people, my stuff, they don't believe a lot of stuff. I mean, they're like me. A lot of the people that watch my stuff are free thinkers, just like me. I mean, they've got an open mind. They're just absorbing, and they're seeing things. And I say, talking about seeing things, I couldn't hardly see anything when I was in the States. I couldn't believe y'all even let the state tell you what kind of light bulbs you can use. Y'all, I got to turn on the light, and I can't see nothing. And I wait and I wait and I wait for the thing to brighten up, and still it's hard to see. I've got to use stronger light bulbs than I used to have to use. Down here, we can still get bigger light bulbs, and I can just put in a light bulb and then bam, I can see. Turn on the light, turn it off. No big deal. I use the light that I need, and if I don't need light, I don't use it. But then again, we got a lot of sun. So, and like I say, I like to keep my windows open, and I don't really use that much. But I want to see when I look. I want to see things. Now, so things have changed in the United States. It's going to be the same thing when it's going to be the guns. I had people mention that, well, we're not going to give up our guns. It doesn't make any difference. You can say whatever you want to say. You were saying you weren't going to wear a seatbelt 15 years ago. You were saying, you weren't going to use the stupid light bulbs. You know what I mean? And this is the only stuff we can get. Like I say, we don't even manufacture this stuff anymore. So we've got to get this stuff from someplace. And what's going to happen will be the same thing with guns. What they do in smoking. They shame people into smoking. Smoking outside. I was even places in the United States where you can even smoke outside. Talking about misled. There's parks. You couldn't go to parks to smoke. You couldn't do that. What do you think is going to happen with guns? Already, I think it's really funny. One of the things is concealed carry. That's one of the big things that people are doing, concealed carry. I've been concealed carrying since I was 19 years old. When I came back from Vietnam, I realized what happens to people that can't protect themselves. So I've been protecting myself ever since. And we didn't need no license to conceal carry. Concealed carry, nobody knows you're carrying. So now they made a law with concealed carry. Now, in other words, you got to be state approved to carry. You know what I mean? And I say now they're going after guns, and and I think it's funny. They think that guns kill people. Tell the drunks that. The drunks that are drunk drivers and killing people. Hey, they're the same thing. They're thinking, hey, cars kill people. They didn't kill them. You know what I mean? How people get so misled, it's unbelievable. And it's going to keep going like this, keep going. And they're going to make people think, well, you shouldn't have this type of weapon. Or what do you need so many bullets for? You know what I mean? And I've already made videos talking about that. You know what I mean? Our freedom is on the line. Your freedom has been being taken away from you a little bit at a time. Wake up and realize this is going on. And say something. If all you're going to do is just shut up, they're just going to pick everybody off one at a time. And that's right back to the three-man militia. I talk about trying to organize, get yourselves together. Because that's the only way we're going to get through this. Strong individuals coming together for a common cause. And remember, all these other people that think, well, we got to save water, we got to do whatever. Remember, majority of the time, the majority is wrong. And nowadays, it's obvious. They're way off. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.